How's it going, guys, and welcome back to the Crypto Unveiled channel. In today's video we're going to be looking at a super popular altcoin which many believe has the potential to be one of the top cryptocurrencies on the cryptocurrency market. Make sure you guys do watch the whole video, because at the end of the video I'll be explaining what it actually takes for Caspa to hit the $1 mark. If you guys are new around here, make sure you do hit that subscribe button as we post daily cryptocurrency content. And of course, guys, like I say in every video, this is not financial advice. This is strictly entertainment purposes only. So make sure you go out and do your own research and come to your own conclusion before investing into any coins or tokens I mentioned in my videos. With that out of the way, let's get straight into the video. So today's video is of course about Caspa, or KAS for short. The first part of the video will just go over the statistics of Caspa, then we'll look at what Caspa actually does and the features, then tokenomics, and then finally what it actually takes for Caspa to actually hit the the impressive $1 mark that many people want to see. Many people want to see Caspa hit that impressive milestone of $1. So in today's video we'll be seeing what it actually takes to hit that. So as you can see, Caspa is currently trading at 0.039 cents. We are on the yearly chart. You can see on the year is up over 2,000% on the year. However, if we switch it to the 7-day chart, you can see that it's not looking as good. However, me personally and many other people on the cryptocurrency market or cryptocurrency scene at the moment believe that this is completely normal, and this is just a slight pullback or decrease, slight decrease in Caspa's price. However, this is very normal. Oftentimes when coins are rallying upwards, they oftentimes need a little pullback to sort of restabilize a little bit, and then hopefully we start to see Caspa start to ramp back up again in the near future. You can see how much growth Caspa has actually had over the last month. It's fluctuated a little bit here, but it's around 35% up in the last month. And of course, like I said, we are in a slight correction here as well, which means earlier this week it was up crazy amounts, almost 100% in the last month, which is absolutely crazy for a altcoin of this scale to be experiencing this kind of growth. Of course, you need to pump a huge amount of capital into a coin with this sort of market cap. So yeah, it's been on a great uptrend. You can see that it's in the last month it's hit I believe this is one of the all-time high. Yes, this was the all-time high. Actually happened this month at just over 5 cents per coin. However, I do still believe that we are super early into Caspa, and this is this is really small. I mean, Caspa, I believe that Caspa can be hitting much higher prices than this for sure. Like I briefly touched on a second ago, it's got a just under $800 million market cap with a fully diluted market cap of over $1.1 billion. You can see that the current circulating supply of Caspa is just over 20 billion coins out at the moment, with a max supply of 28.7 billion coins. Let's now jump into what Caspa actually is. I'm sure a lot of people watching this video will actually already know, but I'll quickly touch on some of the features and why Caspa is one of the top, or rumored to be one of the top cryptocurrencies in the next bull run. So, like it says here, Caspa is the fastest open source, decentralized, and fully scalable layer 1 in the world. And this does, sum up Caspa very nicely. However, to put it very simply, Caspa is all about, what traditional cryptocurrencies were actually made to do. So you guys know Bitcoin when it first released, of course, the main reason why Bitcoin released was to be a alternative currency to traditional fiat currency, to be used for transactions between people sending and receiving money, and all of this. And this is basically what Caspa is here to do. Of course, like I said, Bitcoin was originally meant for transactions and an alternative for fiat currency. However, we realized over the years that Bitcoin isn't very scalable, and as more and more people hopped onto the network, we realized that Bitcoin really slowed down, and the cost of per transaction increased heavily, especially in the 2021 bull run. And so this is why Caspa was actually made, to basically be the modern day Bitcoin, which is why so many people are so hopeful about Caspa, because they see so many similarities between Caspa and of course the #1 cryptocurrency, which is of course Bitcoin. And of course, if a altcoin is actually rivaling the top cryptocurrency, then of course many people are going to be interested in this, and praying and hoping that this could actually be as big as Bitcoin one day. If we scroll down a little bit further here, it gives a little bit more details about Caspa here, so you can see the hashing algorithm is K-heavy hash. For any of you miners out there, you would know that K-heavy hash is doing pretty good at the moment. However, we'll talk about in the tokenomics here in a second. Caspa does have a bit of a weird sort of halving schedule, but we'll get a little bit more into that in a second here. I'll talk about the circulating supply, max supply, the market cap as well, and if we scroll down to the features, these are some of the best features I've seen in a coin. This is why many people, including myself, are bullish about Caspa, because of the great features that it does actually have. So, of course, like I said, it's got the fastest transactions around, and of course, if people are going to be using this as a transactional cryptocurrency, it needs to be the very best, of course. So, fastest transactions combined with fully confirmed transactions in just 10 seconds, which is absolutely crazy quick. Instant confirmation, which, as you can see here as well, just Caspa even themselves talking about how they are, competing with Bitcoin. Caspa was designed to be 100 times faster than Bitcoin. Of course, extremely scalable. Security, of course, is another huge thing in the cryptocurrency space. You do not want to invest your money or use a cryptocurrency that has low security, so Caspa security is extremely good. Efficient proof of work as well, and it's got its own unique feature of block DAG, which I believe is one of the only coins to actually implement this sort of feature. If we scroll across here and actually look and dive a bit deeper into the tokenomics about Caspa, they actually, like I said a second ago, they've got a bit of a weird sort of halving schedule, which I'll get more into in a second here. And it's completely different to a sort of traditional coin such as Bitcoin's halving schedule. But with the allocations for Caspa, you can see here Caspa was launched in November of 2021. It had no pre-mine, 0 pre-sales, and it has no coin allocations, which, this is extremely huge because it just shows, again, how decentralized and community-based Caspa actually is. So with normal coins, I mean, basically all other coins, they normally have, different coin allocations for marketing, for the founders and all of this. Caspa has none of that. They have no coin allocations, which is extremely good to see, in my opinion. Again, just proving how decentralized and community based they actually are. Of course, like it says here, just backing up again, Caspa is 100% decentralized, open source and community managed, which of course is they all these different things here: decentralized, open source and community managed. They are all things that we want to see in cryptocurrencies, because of course we do not want cryptocurrencies being managed like fiat currencies where someone has all the power and control over it. When I'm talking about the halving schedule for Caspa, this is why I was talking about why Caspa's halving schedule is very unique and different to other cryptocurrencies. You can see in the first, I believe in this first year here, or first half of year, it was not actually halving yet, so this is the pre-deflationary sort of 6 months here. You can see that the Caspa actually stayed the same, and the amount of Caspa getting mined was exactly the same. After that, you can see that Caspa actually does halve every single year, which you'll be saying, this is very similar to a traditional cryptocurrency such as Bitcoin halves every single 4 years. And so Caspa actually does halve every year, so it's, of course, it's a lot quicker than Bitcoin's halving. However, Caspa does also something super unique as well, where every single month the Caspa token gradually drops the amount of Caspa mined per second, or per block, I guess you could say. As you can see here, it starts off at 440 at the start of 2022, and then it drops to 415 after a month, then 391, 369, and you can see it gradually keeps dropping and dropping every single month until it eventually reaches that half after 1 year. So this is super unique because, like I said, in most cryptocurrencies there'll be a set time frame, and from one time frame to the next it will be a set amount of currency you can actually mine. So like it says here, for example, 440 in tradition it will be 440 for a whole year until a certain block hits, and then it will be halved, and then it will be the same mined after that. However, like I said, Caspa is completely different, and it gradually drops every single month, gradually drops until it does actually hit the half mark, which this is super unique, and I don't think any other cryptocurrency has implemented this before. Again, just showing how unique and different Caspa actually is, which I believe, if a cryptocurrency is super unique and shows, it has different features about it, oftentimes that can lead to it being one of the top cryptocurrencies because, you know, it's just the first cryptocurrency to do it and has the first mover advantage. I'm sure over the years we will actually see other cryptocurrencies start to come out and start to adopt Caspa's sort of mining or sort of emission schedule here. However, like I said, this is super unique. The final part of the video here, we'll just go over what it will actually take for Caspa to hit $1, which is, again, I said at the start of the video. I believe that many people are looking for Caspa to hit the dollar mark, as it's just a huge milestone, and many people would like Caspa to hit $1, and of course many people would like Caspa to hit over $1. And then after this, I'll just give my personal price prediction about Caspa as well. So how much money into Caspa would it take to hit for us to see a $1 Caspa? So you can see that the current Caspa market cap is $791 million. To get $1 Caspa coins, we can do a simple calculation, as like I've put here. You just do $1 to, divided by the current price, which at the current price, which was, I just checked a second ago, it was 0.039 cents per coin. So you do $1 divided by the current price, and it gives you 25.64 is the actual outcome. So basically, this means that you need to, the current price would need to 25.64x for Caspa to hit the dollar mark. If you've watched my previous videos, guys, I gave 5 different categories about where people are, and I believe that this would actually hit into the ambitious sort of target, and I believe I set the ambitious target between 15 and 40x, I believe. And so many people who are in the ambitious category will be looking at Caspa trying to hit that $1 mark. And we also do a very simple calculation here to see what the market cap needs to actually be at for Caspa to hit that $1 mark. So very simply, again, you just get the current market cap of Caspa, which at the time of when I got this market cap, it was at $791 million. And we simply times that by 25.64, and you get $20.2 billion in a market cap for Caspa to hit the $1 mark. If we look at the coin market cap rankings here, and we scroll down and look at what sort of coin is around the $20.2 billion mark, you would see that the actual closest one to the $20.2 billion mark is the USD coin at $26 billion market cap. Of course, it's not quite hit that. If we saw a market cap of 26 billion, we'd be looking at maybe a $1.10 or $1.20 Caspa coin. So it would be around sort of halfway between Dogecoin and USD coin. So sitting around the coin market cap rankings of around 6 to 7 would be where Caspa would need to hit on the rankings to actually see a $1 Caspa. So my personal price prediction, to just sum up this video, would be, do I believe that Caspa can hit the $1 mark? Yes, 100%. Like I keep saying throughout this video, I'm super bullish on Caspa just from the fact that it competes with the biggest cryptocurrency out there, Bitcoin. Is basically doing everything that Bitcoin's doing, but just basically better, and it's basically just been the modern day Bitcoin. I genuinely believe that in the next year or so, people will be using Caspa as their #1 primary sort of transactional token, just from the fact that it's just super quick, and the fees and the cost per transaction are so low. I believe that this would be adopted wide scale throughout the cryptocurrency space just for transactions, and I just believe that many people, even more people than how much hype around Caspa is at the moment. I believe that Caspa is going to be so much more hyped in the coming months and years for sure. So yes, I do believe that Caspa can 100% hit the $1 mark, and I hope all you people out there who are super ambitious about Caspa, I'd like to see Caspa hit even over the $1 mark, and hopefully one day we even see Caspa in the top three cryptocurrencies on the rankings. Even maybe even one day see Caspa overtaking Bitcoin. Another quick thing I wanted to say as well with the $1 mark, I've read this comment before. People were saying, this is at the current prices at the moment in the bear market, which is so true. If we look at these, these market caps at the moment, and we're comparing them at the moment, we are still in a bear market, guys. So when the bull market eventually hits, which I hopefully will see the bull market hitting in 2024, the market caps of all these coins, including Caspa, will be increased exponentially. So we should be able to see, Caspa even in, even higher than $1 potentially, just from the fact that when the next bull run comes along, even more, you know, a stupid amount of money will be pumped into the cryptocurrency market as more and more people start to get involved in the cryptocurrency space. Apart from that, guys, I hope this video isn't too long, because I've talked about quite a lot in this video. But I hope you did enjoy the video. Make sure you do hit that like button if you are new around here, and also subscribe if you're new around here as well. Apart from that, I'll see you guys in the very next video. Peace.